All right, man. Let's talk about Bob Arum saying that Gervonta Davis versus Naoya Inoue is a stupid idea. Now, I first heard Naoya Inoue, a promoter over there in Japan, bring up the idea first. That's where I heard it from first. They were sharing it on Twitter. Um, but that's where I heard it first at, man. So then, it wasn't something that I heard Tank Davis and them team put out first. It was just something that I heard, his promoter over in Japan put out. But there many weight classes away. People say, well, PBC need a dub somehow, some way about, over somebody crossing the street. A lot of people put a lot of stock in Tank Davis. Me personally, I think now you knew way could do it. Depends on how he move up in weight. Um, um, you know, I think that he can take he got some things that'll bother Tank, and people say, "Oh, you crazy" or whatever. I mean, if he move up and weight the right way, add a couple feints in there, I don't think much of Tank because he ain't fought nobody. I like the skill set. Like I said, everything looked good when you fight mediocre competition. Any competition that tried to fight Tank, move up, whatever it was, he had to move up. They had to move up. Gary Russell, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko. He avoided it. It's a reason for that. Josh Taylor, Regis Progress. He talks shit about everybody, but fights nobody. Nobody find that funny. Nobody find that suspicious. And people say, well, Tank could kill that guy. Well, Tank gonna have to lose some weight. People got to remember that fight gonna have to be at a catch weight of 130. And that fight over there in Japan, in my humble opinion, that fight in Japan makes more money in Japan, in my opinion. I mean, him and Foden had a overall purse almost $8 million if it didn't reach $8 million after all the revenue came in. And that's for like super bantamweights. That's unheard of. So that make a lot of money over there in Japan too. You know what I'm saying? So it might have to be a 1-on-1. That might have to be 1-on-1. So I mean, like I'm gonna continue to say and stuff, man. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. And people gonna call me crazy. Oh man, I don't think Tank will obliterate. I mean, Tank don't obliterate nobody. That motherfucker was losing to Leo Santa Cruz. You know, let's forget that, Brad. Dude, man, if he was that good, dude, when you feel like you got a game dog, you're gonna put him in any race against anybody. Let's call a spade a spade. And I ain't hating. Like, fight somebody then. Him and Gary Russell talk the most. I mean, he really don't. At least Gary did walk the walk and fight Lomachenko, but they usually fight nobody. You had Gary Russell hating on Crawford. Well, I think something was wrong with, man. Yeah, where that shit at? You was talking about fighting Bud. How about let's fast forward to that? Yeah, I thought so. Niggas just be talking just to hear they self talk. Keep telling y'all, a lot of these niggas just be talking just to hear they self talk. Real talk. But Arum says the Gervonta Davis or Naoya Inoue is a stupid idea. So let's see if we get the quote here. He said Inouye's management wouldn't match him with Tank. Inoue started for 108. Now he's worked his way up to 122. He's a tremendous star in Japan, said Bob Arum on Fight Hub TV. Virtually nobody in Japan knows who Tank Davis is. And why would Inoue, who was undersized at 122, talk about fighting a guy Gervonta essentially a junior welterweight at 140? It makes no sense. I mean, would Inoue have a chance with Shakur? Probably not. Shakur's way too big for him. Let's not be carried away. Terrence Crawford showed what great fighters he was the other week, but you wouldn't want to put him in there with Tyson Fury. He said, so yeah, I know Gervonta Davis sells in the US, but again, it isn't good for Inoue to rush up and fight a guy so much bigger than he is. I don't care about the stature of Tank. That's why they call him Tank. He's a bigger person. He said Inoue looked like a shrimp compared to Fulton. I was there. I said, oh my God, this is going to be tough. He had to Fulton easily. Let's see what he does with the Filipino Marlon Tappers, and then there are guys at 126 that will test him, like with Bridger Ramirez from Cuba. Let's see how Inoue does. I'll put him in with the 140-pounder. Gervonta, you got to be stupid. And the Japanese are not stupid. Japanese in the business, Oshashi, Honda, they're good boxing people. They understand boxing. It's dumb to think about it. Maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, it won't be. But right now, it is. Said Arum about potential matchup between Inoue and Lomachenko at 130. He said 122 is a reach. Is a reach for in a way. It's not that he's starving himself to make the weight. No, he has problems making the weight. Most of the opponents, including Filipino kid Tapas, that's going to be a fight are much bigger than he is. So again, one step at a time. And I agree with him. I'm not talking about making this fight, right away and expeditiously. See if he can build up to it. But this might be his optimum. This might be his optimum weight class. You never know. This might be his optimum weight class. You literally never know. This might be his optimum weight class. So, gotta wait and see. You gotta wait and see. But when you look at it, and it's like right now, it is stupid. Too much weight. Too much weight. It's simply too much weight. And then you're gonna have some PBC Tank fan. Well, he's scared. He's scared. And they the wrong people to call scared. Because Tank Davis, he talk about everybody, fights nobody. When people ain't got nothing going on, he's silent. And like I said, I think he got the skill set to be the best in the game, but he ain't got the will to be the best in the game. And the game is just as mental as it is physical. It is. Let's call it what it is. It is. So, I mean, we can go back and forth, about everything, but that's just what it is, man. And Aaron was right. We got to see how he move up. We got to see how he move up. So, and this might be his last time. He might go to 26 and he might look like straight trash. His power might not do nothing. So everything is case by case, and then Tank might grow out of a weight class. Tank ain't that big of a guy. I think he can kind of squeeze down and all that type of shit. I think he can. So, but yeah, when you look at it from a weight standpoint of view, it's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. But watching him how he punch might not be so stupid. Might not be so stupid. So, but time will tell. Time will tell. But yeah, we'll see. Money talks, bullshit walks. And it ain't like a Inoue need Tank. He a draw in Japan, but people say we need to come to the States, and I agree. you know, but it's hard to sell a small guy to the States without him rising in weight. That's the problem. That's the problem. So, hey, man, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Yeah, the link tree will take you everywhere. I'm on Kick, Twitch, Twitter, the whole nine, bro. So check your boy out. It's the best way to donate to the channel is help expand the platforms. Peace.